Everyone consent to being recorded. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the very first tribal for Spotlight Survivor. This is a big deal. Never happened before, so we're very excited to get this underway and see which one of our students will be the first one voted out. So the first question we are going to ask. You know what? Let's ask Lakin. Lakin, what was the challenge for this week? What did you guys do to get you sitting here?
I don't honestly know. I thought our video was like great, but I was like, we're iconic. But there was some weak points in the video that just I think brought our overall score down. And we did lip sync more than we danced. So I feel like if we would have included a little more dance, we might have got those 5 points in order to win. But other than that, I think I'm really proud of our team and what we did and the video that we put out. So
all right. So what's our Jazzy? I think you want to ask the next question.
On mine next? Okay.
Yeah. It's in the prod chat.
It is. Yeah, I'm sorry. Spacey Jazzy, man. Okay. I'm gonna go to Marcelo. Hello.
Hey.
Hey, Marcelo. Has having both tribes go to the first tribal change the dynamic of the vote?
That's a good question. I mean, it's the first tribal, so it really it's kind of like, it's been quiet today, so I feel like it is a sort of situation of like tribe versus tribe, because we all started, I mean, 7 of us start on one tribe, 7 of us start on another. So it's like the bonds that you made with certain people. Like, yes, we had time to talk with each other last night when we all lost, but it was also like, kind of, you never want to stray away from what you already know. Like, you never want to stray away from the discomfort of like, your tribe mates, like you've talked to them, we did this video together, and then like meeting new people. It was great to meet new people, but it's also like, it's kind of the divide of like, you want to stick with what you know. It's the first tribal, it's too early to like switch everything up. Like, so I don't know. I hope that answered your question. If it didn't,
Yes, definitely.
ask me again.
Max, I think you had the next question.
I did, and I'll ask it to John. What were the dynamics like at post immunity challenge? Like of the tribe?
I think like coming from my tribe, we definitely have a very eccentric and energetic group. And I felt like we definitely showed some of that in our music video. I mean, like, yeah, it sucked. We came in last, but overall, like, it didn't really matter to me, at least, whether if we were to have won or, I mean, yeah, it would have been nice if our tribe came in first. But I think like we all definitely had a blast making that video. And we just did it just to, bring the energy, have fun with it. It's like, yeah, it's a challenge. And of course, challenge hungry people, Nick, always think that they're better than people, while people like us, we're sort of like the laid back kind of group that you want to hang out with. So yeah, we may be like the geeky people that nobody wants to sit with, but a lot of people say don't judge a book by its cover, and who knows, we just might read you.
All right. I think Ali, you want to ask the next question?
Yeah. Let's go to Kia. What do you predict the vote's gonna go?
I really feel like everyone's going to stick to what their tribe wants, and it's just going to be a split vote. It's exactly what I think is going to happen. And then there's going to be a revote, and it's going to be another split vote. So I don't know how it's going to be solved. but it's going to be interesting to find out.
So Sam, obviously, it's only the first tribal, and it's very early on. What are the chances of some crazy happening night, some pulling out an idol, some pulling out something like that? What are the chances of that happening?
It's always possible. I don't know. It's when you have, is it 5 days to try and find the idol, and I don't know how. I know I've not had a absolute chance. I've had no idea how to find it. So I don't know. Someone else might have been more lucky than me, or someone else. I have no idea. I don't think it's very likely right now. I say maybe next tribal. If I'm fortunate to survive, I'll be thinking about that more. But right now, I don't think it's very likely. We never know. Someone could have been very, very lucky, or have guessed the pathway correctly to get the idol. But yeah, it's unlikely, I think. But you never know in these games.
Absolutely. It's very, very unpredictable what could happen. I'm going to turn over to Brandon. Brandon, so obviously there's 2 tribes here. It's a joint tribal. You guys have only had a little time to really talk, but what would you say are the dynamics of the tribes right now? How do you feel, when it comes to your tribe or the other tribe,
You know how there's like this big fat wall in between Germany, and at one point in life, like one side couldn't talk to the other side. That's how I feel this game is, a fake Germany wall. And honestly, it took a lot of effort for me to talk to people on their tribe. They treated me like my cancer came back, I guess. They did not want to deal with the disease, fucker. So, oh my God, my Zoom's back. So yeah, I don't really know what the other tribe was thinking. Even people's names that were like being called out, no word from them at all, even when I reached out. So I guess that seems like when I think about people who get evicted for 21st and it's someone who hasn't messaged me, I guess we'll see what happens. Choices.
All right. So Maddie, with that being said, Brandon just talked about how the other tribe was kind of inactive. They didn't really have a good idea of what they really want to do. Do you think that's going to complicate this vote tonight, or do you think that means for them it's pretty straightforward?
That's a really good question. Well, I'm not sure who said it earlier. I'm so sorry. I'm so bad with names. But someone said earlier that they really think that each tribe is going to stick within itself, and that is honestly a very good possibility because this was the first challenge. So, we haven't really had a chance to talk to any of the other tribes. We've only been with ourselves, so we're kind of protective in a way of our own little group. So I don't know. It could really go either way. I know I'm nervous.
All right. Mike, I know you joined kind of late, so I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask a question if you have one to Jessie, because I think she's the only one we haven't gone to yet. So
What?
yeah, I'm giving you the opportunity to ask a question since you joined kind of late. So
Oh, I've been trying to catch up.
not that.
Listen.
It's okay. I don't need a question. It's fine.
All right, I have a question though.
All right.
Well, you answered it for me. My question was, do you want a question?
Best question ever. 10 out of 10. Thank you.
All right, so with that, I do think it is time to vote. We will give you guys until, let's say, 10:16 if you want to change your vote. After 10:16, you can no longer change your vote. If you want to confirm, or whatever, just go right ahead. All right.
If you guys want to give shout-outs, now is your time to do so.
Period. That's my cue. I'd like to give a shout out to my faves, Olivia Rodrigo, my other fave, Dua Lipa, and my other fave, Miley.
Cute.
Okay, I'll go again. I'd like to give a shout out
God.
to Taylor Swift red version. I'm sorry, red Taylor Swift's version. I'd like to, yes, Brandon would like to give a shout out to his new boyfriend, Shawn Mendes, who just broke up with his trashy ex and is now with me. JK, heart emoji, oh, question mark.
Not Camilla. What's she do to you?
I'd like to give a shout out to Beyonce and Lady Gaga. I know you're watching. Thank you. And the entire Glee cast except Leah Michelle. You don't deserve a shout out.
Whoa, why the hate for Leah though?
Because I said hi to her once and she did not say hi to me back.
She can't
Okay.
breathe.
Ooh.
I literally just waved to her in the streets of New York City and she fully dismissed me. But also she probably didn't see it, so I'm not that bitter.
No, we're just gonna say she ignored you.
I'm gonna say she didn't see the brightness. It's okay. Maybe she was wearing sunglasses.
She was distracted
She was.
with her, you know.
Honestly, speaking
beingness.
of trashy exes, shout out to Melissa Benoist.
Oh, shout
She
out
is
to
not.
Melissa.
She is not the trashy ex. Just want it known.
Shout out to Melissa. Poor girl.
Queen
Love her.
Melissa, we love
Queen.
you. Also, shout out to Dana Agron for her trashy ex-husband.
Shout out to Jenna Ushkowitz, just because.
I'll have you know that is Tony Award winner Jenna Ushkowitz. Get
Period.
the full name.
Oh, excuse me. Shout out to Tony Award winner.
Tony
Jenna
Award winner
Ushkowitz.
Jenna Ushkowitz. It's true.
Tina was robbed season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
That is
One,
tea.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And
I mean,
that
she was
is-
kinda
that's
iconic,
the
but nobody
tea.
gave her credit.
Nah.
Blaine was one of my favorites. So shout out to Darren Chris.
He's having a baby.
I kid you not, I watched Glee and I was like, there's no way that he's straight. And then I looked and he had a wife. I was like, oh my god.
Has anyone ever seen Darren Criss in American Crime Story? He's insane.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's one of the best pieces of acting I've ever seen. He's just phenomenal.
Oh my god, that was really good.
It was, oh yeah.
That
recommend it.
was- Oh my god, such a great. Mhm.
He's just phenomenal. He's such a good actor.
Shout out to my mama. I wouldn't be here without her today.
All right, I do have the votes. Before I read them, if anyone has any hidden immunity idols or advantages that they would like to play, now would be the time to do so. All right, let's get to the votes. First vote, John. Second vote, Keaton. That is one vote John, one vote Keaton. Third vote, John. That is 2 votes John, 1 vote for Keaton. Fourth vote, John. That is 3 votes John, 1 vote Keaton. Next vote, Keaton. That is 2 votes Keaton. 6th vote, John. We are currently at 4 votes for John, 2 votes for Keaton.
I just want to let you know that your background covered that vote up completely.
Good.
7th vote,
So it looked like you just held up a chair.
7th vote, John. 8th vote, and the first person ever eliminated from Spotlight Survivor, John. That is 8. That is enough. Do you have any final words?
Ah, man. Well, allow me to put my crown of first boot back on my head. It's been real fun, and yeah, honestly, guys, have fun. Good luck. I'll just go enroll in some other school.
Thank you for playing, John. We really do appreciate it. Historic. This is a historic placement. You're the first boot of Spotlight, so you know.
Hey, I gotta take it with bells and
You'll
whistles.
be able to
don't
say
I?
that forever.
man. Peace out, guys.
All right. And with that, that concludes the first tribal for Spotlight.